about? Relationships. People got to feel comfortable with you in order to do relationship. But I'll be the first one to tell you, brothers and sisters, it's hard. You know why? We don't get invited to those group meetings. We don't get invited to the meeting before the meeting. I'm talking to the family, right? So let's have an honest kind of conversation. And so from our standpoint, the only way we can make the playing field level is to make sure, one, you're ready to do the work. The worst thing we can do is sit down there advocating for you. We need 6 trucks. You pull up on the job with 1 truck. Come on, okay?
In your opinion, what are the reasons that black businesses seem far behind and fragmented?
We don't show up the way that we could show up. We don't support each other the way that we could and we should support each other. So there's a lack of communication that we have in our community, but also there's a I need my name to be at the top when it's time to have a conversation about partnership and a conversation about collaboration. If my name's not, if it's not Mayfield across the top of it, then I'm not really interested. I'd rather do my own.
I've been doing this for 22 years. Is one thing that we don't consistently do is when someone does not do a good job for us, we don't call them back and say, you did a horrible job and let me tell you why. We don't do that. I'm not going to use them again and I'm going to tell everybody else not to use them. Instead of trying to figure out a way to build them and figure out a way in hopes that their heart, is ready to listen and be moved to the next level. And that's more on a business to consumer type of a discussion.
There's a way to get the people that's at the table that's making the decisions to do business with us. I don't care what anyone says. If it's a black person in the room and they know what they're doing, they can get them to do business with us.
One of the things that prevents us from being as successful as we could be is I think we should do a better job of patronizing our own businesses, of buying from each other. And my company is a business-to-business company, but there are a lot of other businesses that are business to consumer. There are a lot of black consumers in our area, and I think if all of us made a concerted effort to try to buy more from our own companies, we would see some of the improvement that we want.
A lot of the projects that are happening here in Charlotte, although we may have black businesses that are working on those projects and black contractors that are working on those projects, the people financing those projects are not African Americans for the most part. And that's the main problem with ASTA, is that the financing is not coming from African Americans. Even though those projects may be benefiting for the most part African Americans, the financing is not coming from African Americans. And therefore, the people who are making the decisions on who are going to work on the most important parts of those projects are not. They're not African Americans. They're not choosing for African Americans to get the important parts.
What we do and how we do it is as valuable and as profound as you get at the Charlotte Chamber, the Latin American Chamber, the German Chamber, the French Chamber, the New African Chamber that's been launched, and all of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know each other, get to know each other before you leave here, and you all have a wonderful week and a happy Thanksgiving.